we had a question in the back. Deb, I think it was you.
Why no dairy?
Why no dairy? Same things. The dairy has been shown in a lot of cases to have poor tolerance with people and just not interact well with the system, cause a lot of inflammation.
How do I get calcium?
Calcium you can get from a lot of sources, especially if you're eating fatty fish, like the bones in the fatty fish. You can also get it from a lot of the dark leafy greens. Calcium is a good source of those.
Are eggs dairy or protein?
Eggs are going to count as protein. So, what was that? Egg whites count as protein as well. So eggs and egg whites are allowed as protein. They don't count as dairy. So dairy is going to be your milk, yogurts, cheese. Yes, cheese. Yummy, yummy cheese.
No bread?
No bread. Bread is a grain.
Pasta?
Pasta is a grain. Yes and yes.
My question is you're talking about the portions. Is it on there about how much is it? I mean,
Portions?
Yeah, about the whole thing about overeating, even if you're eating good
Yes.
stuff, you can still
There's going to be information on the website as far as balancing your meals. To give you a general idea, when we look at balancing, we want to have a good mix of carbohydrate, protein, and fat every time you eat. If you miss one of those 3 macronutrients, you tend to feel hungry soon after. So, but you also want to have them in good portions. So, in general, if you don't have a high calorie need, you want like a palm-sized portion of protein. Lots of fruits and lots of vegetables should take up about half your plate, or more. And then a little bit of fruit on the side to kind of balance out, or a starch like a potato. So, and then the healthy fat would be like a closed handful of nuts or an open handful of almonds or like a quarter of an avocado, those kind of things. And that's all going to be on there as far as what counts. Yes. Wait, I think Brandon had one. Sorry, I won't forget you guys. Beer. What do you think? Beer is an alcohol. So what's your question about it?
Grain beer, basically grains. Can we drink beer?
Yes. You can have beer. Beer is going to be allowed on this challenge. So because it's kept to in moderation. Now, keep in mind, a beer is 12 ounces. A pint is more than that. So 2 pints is too much.
And almond milk is good, right?
Almond milk will be fine. Yes. I do want to mention something about like the almond milks and all those substitutes. I forgot to put it on the slide. It will be on the final rules. There's certain additives in food that are more inflammatory or more problematic than others. MSG being one of them. So that has a lot of different names, which we'll talk about. Any kind of hydrolyzed protein is pretty much MSG, and it's like a super taster. It basically makes you want more of whatever you're eating, but never satisfies you. So that's why you want more Doritos, or you want more, of the Chinese food. So that's something that is going to need to be avoided. The sulfites, so for those of you thinking lunch meats or cured meats like bacon and stuff, you want to find nitrate-free meats like that. And then also carrageenan, which I mentioned with the almond milk, because carrageenan is a thickening agent. New research has shown that it's very inflammatory, so you want to find one that doesn't have the carrageenan in there. Even though it comes from seaweed, you want to make sure that you're avoiding that.
All these words are on the website?
The what?
All these words are on the
It
website?
will be, yes.
What about Chickpeas?
All of this will be on the website.
All these high-tech words?
All of the words, all of the terminology will be on the website. Okay, we had a few questions here, then I'll get back there. Yes?
So for coffee, that's the only thing I'm thinking about is the coffee. What can you put in it? So can you put like sugar in the raw or no sugar, only that? And then like cream, no, we can't have any cream. We can do almond milk or can we do
You can do
powdered
almond
cream?
milk, you can do coconut milk, not powdered cream, because that's cream.
Okay, what about the sugar? Can you do sugar in the raw?
No sugar. You can do honey, you could do maple syrup, 100% maple syrup, not Aunt Jemima on the counter. But no refined sweeteners.
Okay. You can do almond milk.
You can do almond milk. Yes.
About sugars in protein shakes, I know on the protein shakes, I drink milk has some sugar. Is that
Yes.
now or?
Sugars in protein shakes. It's part of an ingredient. So if it has refined sugar, meaning, dextrose, fructose, actual sugar, even raw sugar, anything like that, no. We do have, that Paleo Pro has the stevia in there, so that could be an option if you want to switch for that time, period. It's a protein powder we have over there.
Is it anything like the bar?
The bar is made with meat, and it's more like a jerky. It is more like a protein powder. But it does have, like, stevia without anything extra. Yeah, that'd be allowed. Okay, questions over there, and then we'll get back there.
Yeah, I just want to bring this up because I know it'll come up. Diet Coke has 0 calories in it. Can you talk about that?
Diet Coke has 0 calories, but it's loaded with artificial sweeteners. Not allowed.
Okay, just want to make sure that I heard.
Okay. Yes.
So you're talking about your sweeteners, and there's a lot of fruits that you encourage the state, or saying fruits that we can have in a limited amount, but they have a lot of sugars as well.
Yes.
So,
Fruits do have a lot of sugar, but they also have a lot of phytonutrients. Fruits also have a lot of fiber. They have a high water content, so they fill you up. So the benefit of what a fruit is a symbiotic piece of food, far outweighs the natural fruit sugars that are in fruit. I think I saw some hands over here. Yes.
what can you have as far as salad dressings?
As far as salad dressings, I can tell you, you're not going to be able to find anything over the counter that works. So salad dressings are going to be kind of make your own, but you can use olive oil, you can use vinegars, you can use all kinds of spices and seasonings. It's really easy to make salad dressing, and it tastes so much better than stuff in the bottom. Oh yeah, people can post tons of them. We have a lot of them that are available, and it's really easy to find. Of all the things you would miss out on, salad dressing is the least amount of your worries. Which I think brings me to a point. The big issue with the salad dressing is soy oil, and soy is not allowed on the challenge. I think I forgot to put that up there. So soy, tofu, things like that, not allowed on the challenge. Okay? The reason being, aside from the fact that, well, soy is a legume, and that's not on the challenge too, but I didn't specify that. For the sake of the whole food part of NutriFit, most of the soy products sold in the U.S. are genetically modified soys. So the research on genetically modified soys and how they impact us long term is not known, so it's just better to stay away from them. So that's why they're not part of this challenge, because they don't fit our definition of a whole food.
Green olives?
Green olives are an excellent source of fat.
And cinnamon.
In cinnamon, there's really no restrictions on the seasonings. Be cautious if you buy those mixed seasonings that are pre-mixed for you, because a lot of times they may have the MSG added, or sometimes they'll have sugar added. Like a good example would be the taco seasoning that has a lot of MSG, like if you buy the pre-made taco seasoning. But taco seasoning, again, really easy to make by yourself, really uber delicious, and you can make it in bulk. So if you do like Mexican type foods, you can always make your spices in bulk, seal them up in a Tupperware, and you'll be able to use it throughout the challenge.
Man. Chickpeas? Chickpeas?
Chickpeas are a legume, a
It
bean.
is. Okay,
not
so
allowed.
hummus is out.
So that means hummus is out as well. For those of you who didn't know that hummus came from a chickpea.
How do you earn the bonus points?
The bonus points, good question. Bonus points, you have the option, because obviously it's a bonus point, so you don't have to participate in it if you don't want to. But the bonus points, what we're going to do is keep a food record on MyFitnessPal. So what we'll have everyone do is they can pick their login or username and just use a generic term. We can always make it Fit50, generic term, so that I can log on. I will pick a random day within the 10 days and check to see if you logged your food intake on that day. There's absolutely no judgment. I don't care if it's a day that you earned 0 points because you just went to town. The basic thing is keeping the food record. So we've learned that the #1 way to kind of see where you're at and monitor what you're doing is to keep track of it. Something like MyFitnessPal is really user-friendly. It has a lot of foods already in there. You can put your own recipes in there and use them again and again. In that way, so if I say, okay, from day 16 to 26, I'm picking the 23rd. I'll look at everyone who has a food record and is participating. If you have a food record kept for the 23rd, easy bonus. So, even if you skip a day, it may not be the day I pick, and you're lucky.
Okay, we got to pause.